Hello Virgo and welcome to the channel. We are Stars in Orbit. I am Sister Lovelace here to deliver your July 2019 tea leaf and tarot reading. This is for the Virgo consciousness. We all have Virgo somewhere in our natal charts, so my readings aren't necessarily restricted to just sun, moon, rising signs. Yes, so thank you all for liking, commenting, and sharing with your friends. It really does help to bring this channel to the next level, so thank you all so much. I really do appreciate that. If you haven't already, please do like this video and subscribe. Hit that little bell on your way out so you know when I post all of our videos. All right, Virgo, I'm doing something a little different this go around, so here we go. As I open your deck, I see the Sun of Cups with the Five of Swords. Perhaps some of you are dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and there may be a little bit of tension. I think this is actually, for some, it could speak to like a creative block of some sort. Okay. And when I open your deck again, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun of Cups. So I do think that this is a karmic lesson for you, Virgo. Perhaps it is speaking to giving too much and not receiving enough. Or, you know, vice versa. Right, and lastly, when I open your deck, I have the Mother of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Perhaps some of you are dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, regardless of the genders as well. But I do think that someone is maybe a little bit guarded, and that's why there's this tension here, this blockage here, and it's definitely seeming like a heavy lesson that will be learned, hopefully will be learned. There's a saying, I'm probably going to say it wrong, but it's like, we repeat what we don't repair. I don't even think that's the way that it is, but I like that because alliterations are amazing. But yeah, we repeat what we don't repair. So if you don't repair something, or you don't fix something, heal something, you're going to start seeing that cycle over and over and over again, and keep seeing these little patterns from the universe saying like, hey, you dropped this. You didn't take care of that. Okay. So, Virgo. Yes, this is for July 2019. Obviously, you probably know that from the title, but here we go. We're starting off with the Eight of Wands, the Tower crowning your reading, Two of Cups, Son of Cups again. You have the Six of Pentacles in the heart of your reading, Four of Pentacles. Here comes that Mother of Swords again. Six of Wands and the Nine of Swords. We also have the Chariot at the bottom here, with the Fool. Perhaps some of you are, yeah, this is literally Cancer. The Fool is Aquarius, so I've heard, and then we have the Moon card as well. Perhaps Pisces. Okay, so let me not get carried away with that, but I do think that there will lead to your own vision and your own victory in just like taking a chance on yourself and like just going straight into the dark without a headlamp or anything. And it may bring you to this place of perhaps regret for how the past has gone, but it's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you so much stronger, so much more balanced out, Virgo. Okay, so let me tune into this. I do feel like, okay, I'm a Virgo rising, so I'm like, let me not think about myself. I never ever, try to think about myself when I come into like a Virgo reading. I don't even Think about that. You know, because we all have Virgo in our chart somewhere, right? We are all one. So anyways, I digress. Thanks for hanging in there. So anyways, I'm really thinking like there were some sudden changes, or will be some sudden changes. I think you've been gradually going through a transformation for sure. And so with July, there will be some eclipses in Cancer and Capricorn. So I do think there will finally be like a ripping of the Band-Aid for sure. And I think it will be good for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Nine of Swords and the Son of Cups, actually, they've all been coming out. And I believe the Tower as well. Regardless, they've all been coming out from Leo and Scorpio as well. So that may be of relevance for you. Particularly the Scorpio one. So I do think for you, Virgo, there is a lot to be discussed. Definitely. I think I'm hearing the phrase, you have to reveal it to heal it. You have to reveal it to heal it. Exactly. Like we repeat what we don't repair. Yeah, like in order to fix it and repair it, you have to bring light to it. And I have a feeling that if you're not actively working on whatever this is for you, it may just come suddenly. Oh, I'm hearing, suddenly I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. That's by the Beatles. And yeah, and that's kind of like what I was seeing under here is like you move on and then like you start thinking about yesterday, you start thinking about the past. But you just gotta move forward. You have to keep doing what is right for you that keeps you in a balanced, harmonious place. Okay, so let me bust out the tea leaf cards. 8 of Wands, please, for Virgo in July. Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Exactly. Like the 8 of Wands is, can be, oh yeah, like I'm actually noticing both of these. They have like lightning strikes on both. See? So I do think like maybe someone may come at you, or there may be something coming into your life trying to show some sort of opposition. Let's go ahead and clarify as well. What is the bull here, the opposition here? Wheel of Fortune. Karmic lessons, karmic cycles. Keep pushing forward. I do see the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So I am literally hearing the phrase, an apology without change is manipulation. An apology without change is manipulation. When I see this, it's like, here, take my apology, this hand, and you're like, no. Okay, so hang on. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? So I do see we have the Chariot coming out for the Wheel of Fortune. Perhaps some of you are dealing with a Cancer. I do see the Emperor at the bottom of the deck here. 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords with the 4 of Cups. Okay. Coming full circle. Wheel of Fortune, right? So coming full circle. Okay, so let me think about this. So I don't necessarily think, okay, so there's a couple of ways that I'm interpreting this. The opposition is likely to be karmic cycles that are no longer compatible with you, plain and simple. And so it is here to revive you and to put you back on the right path, to help you feel more balanced, to help you feel like you have a vision and you're going for that. Show strength and fortitude, right? Be strong and not fall back into old cycles or complacency. We have, for the Emperor is the 4th major arcana. We also have the 4 of Pentacles underneath the 2 of Cups, sandwiched in between the 9 of Swords. So I do think that there is a little bit of stagnation here. Or the opposition is simply that, some sort of complacency or conformity to the powers that be, maybe, that is causing you some grief and some tension, and perhaps maybe this is an actual conversation or conflict, fight, that is actually pushing you towards your own victory, towards balance and harmony and peace in your life. And I think you're kind of like looking past people's lies or people's bullshit, basically, and you're taking control over your own life, Virgo. So let's get some on the Tower. Okay, the Tower, we have Wall, misunderstanding, and Cup. You should accept valid criticism. Yes, definitely. We also have Beetle, good fortune. Okay, so what is the misunderstanding about? Page of Cups, oh my gosh. And then I saw the 4 of Cups earlier, and that 4 of Cups, they have the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Cups has the Ace of Cups. So yes, obviously we all need to accept valid criticism. Some of us simply cannot, and some of us just think it's like an attack on your well-being, or on your entire being, you know? So I think, well, let's see. What is the Page of Cups coming in with? Okay, so perhaps this person is very, I'm getting the word hysterical. I'm getting unavoided. Okay, I feel like this person is very anxious and perhaps doesn't quite know themselves, is what I'm getting. There's a lot of fear, anxiousness here, and that is the energy that this Page of Cups is coming in with. So Page of Cups, yes, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We do have Cancer here. We do have Scorpio. I look at the Tower as the Scorpio card. You know, that may be the case. So I think I feel like they may have some things to say. I'm actually getting harsh truths. That's why, like, when I'm picking up this cup card, you should accept valid criticism. But it's like, hang on. There's a song, it's like Gossip Girl. They always seem to talk the talk but never say the truth, or something like that. So while I feel like this person may be coming in with like some dark truths, or like this, yeah, it seems very heavy, this moon with the Page of Cups. I feel like there's something that is heavy here, but it's like, you're not perfect, is what I just heard. So, yeah. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Let's actually go ahead and clarify what is the Tower. Like, let's clarify the Tower. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe some of y'all have been in a place, yeah, like I was saying, like some sort of like stagnation in your growth, perhaps, and it's like, okay, enough is enough. You're coming out of that. I feel like you're gonna come out of that. Okay, so Two of Cups. Okay, so we've got fair woman, dealings of relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair, potentially. That's obviously very specific regarding physical attributes. Fair people, typically water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, potentially. Let's get one more, because obviously that might not apply for all of you. Two of Cups, please, for Virgo. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Fair men. Okay, that's a strong message. Yeah, so also fair, like in not even just like a physical like skin color type thing, but also the word fair, like someone who is fair and just, someone who is balanced, harmonious between their divine masculine and divine feminine parts about them, in regards to this Two of Cups, right, which is talking about harmony, compatibility, with you and your higher self, perhaps, like you and your like little angel on your shoulder, someone who's like kind of maybe a little bit more spiritually in tune, and this could allude to your own energy, Virgo. I'm hearing Sagittarius strongly. So we have Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. And Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So what is the energy of these fair people? Fair people. What is this? Sun card. The Sun card. Okay, so I do think that there may be some sort of discussion or eclipsing out of negative energies, that being depression, anxiety, worry, anger. So I feel like this person is actually projecting a lot of that type of energy onto you, to someone who is a little bit more balanced, who kind of has their ish together, right? So I feel like maybe there's going to be a conversation that kind of goes down, and because they are projecting all of that onto you, it's like, I'm just trying to be happy, and then you may actually lash out on them and totally diminish this bliss that you've got going on. Okay, so Son of Cups. Again, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. Not necessarily. I think it's more so talking about being open to very emotional conversations, maybe. I'm hearing the word charmed. I'm hearing you slay me. Okay, I feel like someone is being... I'm picking this up as someone else's energy. Yeah, I feel like someone is trying to, like, come back into your life and, like, get on your good side, it seems. Younger woman, dealing with a relationship with a younger woman. Not necessarily, it could allude to someone who is just a little bit more immature, for sure. Son of Cups. Chair filled, someone new is entering your life. Not necessarily someone new, but, someone. Handshake, a meeting with a person could be important. Throne, position of authority, and good news with the ear. So let's see what this handshake is all about. Okay, I'm seeing the Knight of Swords with the Four of Wands, and then the Two of Cups, High Priestess, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, wow. Knight of Cups, exactly. So I do think, hang on, so let me look at this. So this is in regards to a meeting with a stranger, not necessarily a stranger, but it could be anyone, could be important. So perhaps someone, perhaps an Aries, or I said Aries, but Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, air sign people. Maybe someone is trying to, I'm hearing make amends, kind of like reform, I'm hearing, but reform your family foundations, perhaps. I'm hearing the phrase happy wife, happy life. Okay. So what I'm thinking is you are being strongly encouraged to listen to your intuition, Virgo. I'm hearing Aquarius strongly. Looking at this High Priestess, maybe you are an Aquarius, whatever. We all have all the signs in our chart, reminder. So yeah, I think you have been taking a lot of time to be connected to your higher self, to your intuition, and you know exactly how you feel. And when perhaps this person comes in to try to like make amends, it's like not exactly, like it's coming off very harsh, I'm not gonna lie. The Knight of Swords, it's not seeming very like gentle, and it seems like maybe you need to be handled a little more gently. Well, yeah, that's probably why we had this come out bold. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah, so I do think that there are a lot of new beginnings here, but they are all needing to be initiated by the Son of Cups, this person who might have a lot of things on their mind. They may have a lot of anxiety, perhaps a lot of old emotions, like I'm getting the term stagnant waters. And it's like if you drank a cup of stagnant water, like that'd be pretty disgusting, you know, like you'd probably have like a weird taste in your mouth and you'd probably just be irritable, you know. But I feel like you, Virgo, you're kind of like flowing. You're in a flow. So that is very good. And like the Nine of Swords, right? We do have the Nine of Swords here, and right behind that is the Magician. And I'm getting this Magician to be like manipulative, like, and that's that quote that I was saying earlier, like an apology without change is manipulation. And anyway, so we have the Nine of Swords here again at the bottom, and this Page of Cups coming in, right? They have the Moon card, which is the major arcana of that Nine of Swords, like anxiety, fear-ridden type of energy. Okay, so what else did I want to look at? Oh yeah, the ear. What is the good news? Hanged Man. Okay, so maybe you guys kind of like take a break or something like that. And that may be really good news for you. Like you didn't really want to talk to them anyway. Okay. Yeah, so yeah. The Hanged Man is also a card of Pisces. There's lots of like watery type of energy in here. We do have a Pisces card, the Moon. Okay. So what I'm getting is, so Pisces rules the 12th house. Perhaps there is a focus on your spirituality and like listening to your intuition, exactly like, oh, I already got rid of that. So I think it's like, okay, great. I was on the right track. I listened to my intuition, and now I can finally surrender to this moment, this situation, and start to live my life more freely. Like, I can handle this, is what I'm hearing. I can tolerate this. Okay. So let's move on. Six of Pentacles in the heart of your reading. Exactly what I was saying earlier. I really think that there needs to be an equal give and take in this relationship dynamic, whether this be, romance, business, family, whatever. So six of Pentacles. I almost said Six of Swords. Four-leaf clover, great good fortune. And we also had beetle, good fortune over here. So luck is on your side, for sure. Hand, in need of assistance, help, assistance, and guidance. Six of Pentacles. Cat, a two-faced friend, and casket, someone going out of your life for the end of a situation. Oh my gosh, and then I have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of here. Okay, so what is this two-faced friend? Queen of Cups. Damn. Okay, so this is water energy again, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I feel like this is, in regardless of those signs, it may not even be those signs and not even like a woman. I feel like it's someone who is just, I'm literally getting the word hysterical like all day long. Someone who is hysterical, like someone who has, okay, I'm getting this phrase again, intoxicating emotions. Intoxicating. And you know what? I believe I got that in the Scorpio reading, and Scorpio had this as their last card too. So that may be a good reference for you guys if you want to go check that out. Yeah, okay. So what is leaving for Virgo? What is ending? What is leaving for Virgo? Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups. Okay. So this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Obviously, the Eight of Cups speaks to walking away from something. So I do think that this is your doing, for sure. Let's leave that right there. So in order to find the balance in your life, it's like you kind of have to reveal people for who they are. Or maybe, you know... Okay, so I'm actually picking up the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Cups as like the same person. Someone who is very, very hot. Like maybe physically hot, sure, but I'm getting like someone who does not know how to control their temper. Yeah, okay. And then we also have like these cards over here, like control your anger, you will be sorry, and the depression, anxiety with the vulture, the lightning card. And I was literally saying earlier that I think this is more so like a projection of their own bullshit onto you. And so I think that is essentially what is leaving your life, is like this reflection of someone else's shitty attitude or someone else's fears, doubts, whatever the case may be. So what is it that Virgo needs help with regarding this? The Fool. Okay, so this is a card of Aquarius. Maybe some of you are dealing with an Aquarius at this time, but I do think I'm gonna put this over here actually, and you know, maybe it is talking about, you know, regardless of those signs or of the sign, I think it's more so referring to finally leaving this behind. Like, okay, they haven't had the best intentions with you, perhaps. I think maybe they're just like, okay, I'm really getting like, I'm hearing victimhood mentality. Like they victimize themselves, and it's like they expect you to like conform and shape yourself to them depending on their emotions or something like that. And you're finally like, okay, bye. Like, I'm not dealing with that. But I think you may need a little bit of a push or some sort of assistance to really just like, you know, I'm going to pack my bag. I'm going to go. I've got my dog. I've got, like, that's it. Like, this is all I need. So you may need a little bit of assistance with that. Okay, so let's keep it moving along. Four of Pentacles. So we have Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters, and Basket, recognition, reward for merit. Yeah, so it is talking about like staying in the same place, being a little complacent, stagnant. So I do think it is just speaking to that insecurity to move forward on your own. But I think you can, and I think you realize that, and you'll start to realize that you actually have a lot more to offer. You actually have a lot more pizzazz, some oomph, in some pep in your step. You know, like you've got a lot. You're gonna start giving yourself more credit. Exactly, like recognizing your merit. Exactly, like how far you have grown on your own, and start to. I'm seeing like Cat's Cradle. Oh, and that's really interesting. Cat, a two-faced friend. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but it was like this big yarn, and you like loop it around your fingers, like weave it around, and then you basically create a web kind of like this. And you like create these different patterns, and then you like unravel it, and it like comes loose very quickly, and then you got to start all over. And that's, Yeah, so there may be a little game of cat and mouse here is what I'm getting. Or cat and rabbit. Okay, so let's move on. Mother of Swords. What was I just saying? Cat and mouse? Mice. Discord among friends or family. And yoke. Feeling tied down or frustrated. The Mother of Swords, like I said, it's air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and I think, this is someone who's kind of, I'm getting this as the same person, like I was saying, someone who kind of uses their emotions or their like anger or whatever to manipulate you or manipulate the situation or like try to get their way. And so the Mother of Swords is very keen like that, very cunning. So I think it's the same type of energy here. So let's see what. So to clarify the Mother of Swords, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is someone who is perhaps financially independent, maybe just all around. Okay, I'm getting the word lonely, actually. I'm getting the word lonely. Okay, so what is making, why is the yoke here? The Hierophant. Conformity. The powers that be. And, that could be on like a very grand scale, like, laws, corporations, and things like that. But it could also be in regards to like the hierarchy of your family or like a group or a community. And you're just, I think Virgo, I'm hearing Aquarius strongly. I think you're like too independent to be, sticking around and feeling tied down to something that you truly just don't believe in. I think you have evolved spiritually and you are on the right track. So I think what this is really saying is stand your ground despite any discord or despite wanting to appease people, appease your family, appease friends, whatever. And I think that's a very easy thing for Virgo to do, is to just like fall back into a trap, or like not necessarily a trap, but fall back into a pattern, Wheel of Fortune, that is just simply no longer a part of your life, is what I'm hearing. It's no longer compatible with you. I'm literally getting the term itchy feet. Like, I can't stick around for long. I gotta keep moving. Okay. So, let's see. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. This is another card of victory, Virgo. This is you being seen head above the rest. Or at least in this situation. So we have bag, something important such as a new job or a raise, and scissors, disappointment in some affair. So I think it's like, even if it's not in regards to work or anything like that, I think it's more so just like attaining a higher sense of your own value. Yeah. But then it's like they didn't value me. That's why I had to leave. And that's disappointing. Let's go ahead and clarify the bag. What is the bag here? Queen of Pentacles, and that kind of did come out reverse. Okay, I'm looking at the start, the bottom of the deck. Right behind it is the Queen of Wands with Judgment. With the Magician. Okay, hang on. So, yeah, this, so regarding the bag, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And I think this is more so about showing yourself love and respect and nurturing yourself. And like literally standing up for yourself, like knowing your value, knowing your worth. And essentially moving towards your faith in yourself, hope for healing, whatever it is that you've been going through, and coming out stronger and more confident, and perhaps maybe a little bit more psychic too. Like more in tune with your intuition. I'm hearing Scorpio strongly. But I think it's like you just kind of have to go through this rebirth and like go through this really hard phase of having to deny certain people because of how they maybe have treated you, or whatever the case may be, and come out stronger. Come out as the magician who can create your own destiny. Like you have the Wheel of Fortune here, like all these destiny karmic cards. Like you have to move through these projections of fear, complacency, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Move past that. You will. Okay, so let's take a look at your last card. We have the Nine of Swords, Tulip, great passion. Man, dealing with a relationship with a man. And Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Everybody has gotten this today. Okay, so I think it's more so speaking about someone's divine masculine side. It could be a male or a female. Yeah, I am picking this up as someone else's energy, kind of being projected towards you, whether it's direct or indirect. Okay. What will tempt? Okay, that's the Hermit. So I will put that out there. So I was asking, like, in regards to Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Like, what would tempt Virgo to lower your standards? And then out comes the Virgo card, the Hermit. I think I need to rephrase that. Hang on. Two of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so in regards to that Flag card, I do think that there needs to be some serious introspection and perhaps a little bit of isolation to keep moving towards your own priorities, is what I just heard. So I feel like Virgo, okay, I feel like you're being expected to do something. Like there's some sort of expectation out of you. But I don't think you're like quite ready for that. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Two of Cups. There's a Knight of Cups. Okay, so I want to finish this off by saying that there may be some sort of bond between you and this group of people or this person that you may be dealing with. But I think there is like a misdirection of energy, toxic energy. Yeah, I don't think there is much consideration for the Virgo. I think for you, Virgo, you do need to take some time for some introspection and to find better ways to communicate your feelings when the time comes. But I do think like someone is kind of pushing you in that direction, and that's why we have like someone who's being a little pushy, more assertive, like very dominant, like a man. Okay, they don't have to be a man. Okay, so I do think that they were meant to be in your life for whatever reason. And I think they're perhaps trying to okay, I'm getting like with or without, get with it or get lost is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I feel like they're trying to figure out like if you're down for them or not, like if you're really committed to them, maybe. But I just honestly don't think you're like ready, it seems. Yeah. I don't know. This all seems very like very reflective of one another. Like I was saying, like it just seems like they're projecting their bullshit onto you and you're just trying to like hide, basically, like hide under your rock and just stand on your own rock, stand up for yourself. And I think you're okay with being a little isolated, being on your own, being independent, staying on your own path. And perhaps they're just not quite seeing that. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm going to leave that there. So if you need a personal reading, please don't hesitate to reach out. All my information will be in the description box. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Also leave a comment if this resonates with you too. I love hearing from all of you, so don't hesitate to reach out. And until next time, Virgo, please do take care and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that little bell so you know when I post all my videos, okay? I love you. Take care. Bye.